What up, y'all? I'm just going to drop this sticker onto the, where I want to put it at. Side, dead center. Let's go with the side. Let's go with the side. Let's go with it about right there. Yeah, buddy. Now it's official. Got that marathon sticker right there, baby. It's official. As you guys know, this machine is available at marathon.supply. Link down in the description below. So let me just stop chilling. Okay, let's jump right into it. But before we do, you guys know what you to do for me. I need you to like this video, comment, subscribe, do all of that good stuff, because I make videos like this all the time. And yes, I mean all the time. All right, man. I want to get this thing rolling as fast as I possibly can. So in part one, we went ahead and unboxed it. We talked about all of the features that it has. And I was looking some stuff up, and it looks like we can do a lot of things that I'm looking forward to doing. So you're gonna have to stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, so you can stay tuned to this actual unboxing, and then we get into making some different products. So here today, we gotta get this bad boy set up, and that means we need to do two things. First thing we need to do is get this entire machine set up, configured physically right here in front of us today. Get the roll labels installed, get everything working in condition, and then we got to jump into the computer and get the software ready before we dive in and learn the software and get our first cut going. So in this video, we're about to do exactly that. So let's go ahead now and let's go ahead and get it configured. Now, I ain't reading no instructions. We're going to try to figure this out, as I always do. So if I had to pause the video, stop it, you're going to know why. But we're going to try to go ahead. So the first thing I'm going to do is I need to install these things right here, which are going to be the holders for this. And let's just make sure. So I believe it goes this piece first. And what's going to happen, so it goes on this little latch here. You got to slide it in, right? But it has to be up a little bit in order to kind of get it over. So once you do that, that piece goes. And then inside of that, if I'm not mistaken, this piece goes. This one clamps. It has something that you plug in, because this thing is smart. So shout out to them, because this little chip reader right here, when you're working with your labels, it's a chip on the label that gives you a lot of data, how much space you got left. It helps calculate cost per stick. All of this stuff that it does, I'm gonna get more into it a little later, but this piece goes here after we plug it in. Look, I'm just manhandling this thing with one hand. All right, I'm just gonna sit it up on this side right there. Boop. Plug this in, and then stuff it back inside and slide it on. Slide it on. All right, so now that that's there, I think this one goes inside of this somehow. This is why I need to read labels, huh? Ha! Figured it out. All right, so this one's gonna go inside of here like that. All right, I need to pop this off, back off of here, if I can. Which I can't. Oh, just broke the pencil. All right, we stuck. Because I think this one goes, it slides too. So when you don't read instructions, this is the type of stuff that you run into. So before I put this one on, this actually needs to go in here. And it has a groove. I don't know why I wasn't paying it no mind. The question now is it this the right direction or is the other direction that it goes? So I guess it can't go the other direction. So I gotta go this way. All right. Pop that in there. And it doesn't even go far. So I know that's in the right position there. Now let's plug this up. Let's feed this back inside. Pop that there. Now pop that in there. All right, cool. So the next thing we gotta lock this in is have some slots right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the 2 screws that's on here. They're exactly the same. Got a nice little Allen key-ish thing there. And we're gonna screw these in here so that this thing does not move. Really easy there. And then number 2, screw that in there. It's really easy, man. Nothing like something coming. The only thing they can do is make it come like just out the box like this. Like you just pull it out and everything is right where you need it. Nice and tight there. Cool. So we got that all set up right there. What do I want to do next? We got to install the cartridge and we got to install the blade here. Should we? I guess I want to turn it on before I load that in there. So this is all out the way. We got a power cord. Let's get our power cord ready. And I'm gonna shift this back around this way. All right, shift this back around this way. And I'm assuming, let's open this up. I guess I could have opened this the easy way, but whatever. Like I said, this here is, what did I say? This is the dye ink. And the dye ink is gonna give you brighter colors. Why is everything being so difficult? Y'all trying to make up for me not losing the battle with the box yesterday or something on this thing? All right, let's see. Pop that up. Always gotta remove the little thingamabobbers. All right, that was a little rough. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pop that in there. Get our power cord rolling. Get that right there. And before I turn it on, we get our blade. The beauty about this blade is, with this reader, is everything, from my understanding so far, is that everything is actually cut and in position for you beforehand, ready to go. So I got the cartridge in there, and now slide that to the side here. You'll see this little area here where the actual blade goes. So if we go ahead now, we're gonna slide this blade. Don't slide the blade in there with the cap on it, all right? Then we're gonna slide this blade down in here. Let's open it first. Okay, straight down in there, make sure it's all the way in. Lock that in there. We plugged up. Let's go ahead and flip the switch. You ready, baby? We got power. All right, last but not least, let's clear all of that out. I might need some of that later. We have our labels. Again, this one that I'm going to start with is the high gloss. Really, really glossy, really, really shiny. This thing is calibrating itself. We're going to go ahead here and... All right, man. You making me a little upset, buddy. I'm gonna do it. All right, so if you're using the actual Uninet iColor label paper, it comes with an end cap that gives it all of the data. If not, you're gonna have to use this here if you're using some third party, but it won't read all the data. I'm not too sure detail wise if it'll set the blade or is it a standard blade thing that it does. So we'll get deeper into that a little bit later, but you're gonna have to save this one just in case you want to use something third party. But we're gonna rock with what we got to start. End cap, and now let me turn it back around here. Only thing that you're gonna have to do before you feed this thing is make sure that you slide this down into that green part. So let me spin it a little bit more for you guys to see on camera. So we're gonna make sure that that piece, this piece here, slides down into that as we load this. So make sure that we're feeding it from the top here. And then we're going to go ahead now, slide that down in there. And then the beauty about this is this sliding pieces, it goes kind of back and forth. That's why I slid that way. So now we got it nice and snug. We're going to go ahead and feed this in, and it automatically takes it. So what's gonna happen too is we're gonna probably get a little mess up here once we're ready, because this thing ain't coming off easy. Y'all gotta get some like simple tape, like regular Scotch tape works just to hold something in place. Throw a rubber band around it or something. Maybe it's just me, but this thing ain't working. So we're gonna lose, whenever we print right here, we probably gonna lose it. Hopefully it doesn't mess up anything. Let's just roll this tight. And I'm gonna push this last little lever here all the way over to make sure that it doesn't feed on any angles or anything. Sometimes with stuff like that, it can loop. And I just made that look easy. No instructions needed. All right. So the next thing that we're gonna have to do is jump into the computer. This thing is like, I'm super excited about running this thing right here. Y'all see the Marathon logo. If you want to pick one of these up, you can go to marathon.tshirtsilencers.com. That's linked down in the description. Go pick one of these bad boys up. But now we need to reposition everything, jump into the computer, get the software installed so that in the next video, we can go ahead and get those tutorials rolling and we can see what this bad boy is capable of. You guys know we got a series of videos coming, but let me go ahead and shift everything around. Let's jump into the computer. So now that we got the iColor 250 all set up and ready to go, we need to jump into the computer. But before we do, take a look at this shirt. I'm gonna try to beat you guys to this. You guys are always asking me about the shirt that I'm wearing, all that stuff. This is the American Apparel 2001 W. I did a video a long time ago, and I'm actually about to do some updates because this year at the Long Beach Impressions Expo, they actually kind of relaunched. I don't know if they could call it relaunch, but they relaunched the shirt. They started to make it a staple back in what it is that they're doing. American Apparel is making a comeback, but they're not so American. But anyway, let's jump right back into the computer here, and we are going to go ahead and grab our dongle, and we're gonna grab our actual software program here, and we're gonna jump into the computer. So I'm gonna plug this up here, this way. Then I'm gonna plug that up into my computer, and we're gonna get ready to install the program. I don't even know the name of this program, but I'm just excited for the fact that it works on a Mac. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna go Mac OS installer, iColor 250, and we're gonna go ahead and open that up. So we got two things to do in here. As you can see, we have to install the drivers. Click it, install. You just run it, run your password. I'm trying to steal my password. All right, so we run that in there and we're all good to go. And then after you run your actual drivers, then we get to install the program called iColor Custom Cut. So we're gonna go ahead and click that. Typically, I don't run through these because I figure anybody can do it, but I decided to switch it up a little bit because the BN20 gave me a little bit of problems kind of get things rolling, and I didn't film it. So now I just like want to make sure that you guys see the entire process. And we're good to go there. And then I need to do the same thing. Get that installed. Less than 1 minute, man. I mean, my anticipation is growing. So cool, close that. We good to go on that. Now, if I open up my folders and I go to applications, and then I should find, let's see if it's under iColor. Oh, there you go, iColor Custom Cut. Any piece of machinery these days that work on a Mac, I am forever grateful. I wish White Toner worked on Mac software, just because I think Mac is so much simpler than everything else, but I'm feeling really, really good. All right, so I got no recent projects. We're going new project. And I'm just going to leave it at what it is. All right, so the program's all installed now. Let me go ahead and click import. Let's just go ahead and import something. We ain't got to cut. We just want to see what it ended up looking like. Woo, that thing is super large. We're going to just bring this in here. We got to play with the program a little bit. Let's go ahead and bring that down. All right, that's good, about right there. And let's go ahead and print. So good there. Actually, I got that little bit of tape on here, so let's move it down a little bit. And then let's go ahead now and print. See what happens. Well, guys, it's not printing over Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, so you're gonna need to go ahead and plug it up. I'm looking through the computer like, where is my actual printer? And it wasn't there. So let me go ahead now and actually plug this up. All right, now we got it popped up here. Let's add it to my print queue. Now let's try to print. Let's see what happens. Yo, this thing is fast. All right, so we got our print, no cut, but we got these demo things on here. So one of the things that I think we need to do is activate this, which is kind of weird that it didn't just pop up asking me to activate. So let's see if we can figure out now how or where we need to go to activate this. Custom cuts, file. Layers, effects, window, view. cutter settings, window, help. Oh, activate. So under help, we're going to activate, enter your name and serial number. My name is GOAT. Nah, not GOAT. What's my name going to be? Just going to call it T-shirt side hustle. And then activation. I just put my name. Let me not be fancy. And let me put in my serial number. Click OK. All right, now we got it. Let's just go ahead now and press print again and see what happens. Print. This thing is really fast. And we got it. So we got demo mode and non-demo mode, and we got the printer and the software all set up. So if you want to learn how to go ahead and set up your first cuts and do some fun stuff in this program, go ahead and click right here. If not, let me know what you guys think. Was this process easy, smooth? Should I start reading directions? Let me know down in the comments below, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. This has been your boy Stan Banks from T-Shirt Side Hustle. Peace.
The T-Shirt Side Hustle team would like to give a huge shout out to its contributing members.